Books are not the best way to evolve mentality, but they are very, very, very useful if you know how to read. Therefore, today I'll show you a few tips on how to get up to 10 times more learnings out of the same book. Number 1, books are not meant to be read only once. Your situation changes daily, and depending on your situation you're in, you have different learnings, right? For this reason, you should read your favorite books regularly, preferably once or twice a year. 2, mark in 2 colors. It is important that you mark your learnings while reading. You probably know that, but you should use 2 colors for that. First, mark in blue what you want to keep in mind. 2, mark in red what you want to implement. 3, be active while reading. You should always take breaks while reading to think about the information you've learned or to summarize the last chapter. 4, do read priming. Before you start reading a book, do the following routine. The first thing you do is reading the cover text on the back of your book. Then I recommend you read the structure and leaf through each page for like 10 minutes. Last but not least, make yourself a picture of the author of the book. Watch videos of him. What does he sound like? What does he behave like? If you have this routine before reading a book, you'll be able to read this book faster and have a lot more learnings than usual. Number 5, do not read longer than 1 hour. You can read as long as you want to read, but your subconscious needs time to process the new learned material. That's why I can't recommend to read longer than 1 hour at a time. Reading 40 minutes a day, 40 minutes every morning, and 20 minutes at the evening is a great reading time for the beginning from my point of view. Number 6, only read what you like. Do not force yourself to continue reading if you think the book is boring. If you think a book is boring, just leaf through the next chapter and see if it gets better. If the book doesn't get better, stop reading. Number 7, put in practice what you read. The reason why you think reading is useless is that you don't implement what you learn. As a rule, you can remember, if you have learned something new, put in practice this learning within the next 72 hours. Otherwise, you will have forgotten it. So these were my most important tips for reading more effectively. Feel free to give feedback on this video in the comments. Be safe.